Hi, I'm Brian Phillips, Senior Product Marketing Manager at Polycom. I'd like to show you 1080p 60 performance with the Polycom Real Presence Group series and talk about the difference it can make in group collaboration. Now, in case you're not familiar with 1080p 60, what that really means is very high resolution, full HD quality, that's 1080p, and then 60 frames per second, which is actually over twice as much as Blu-ray and even a lot higher than standard HD TV. So it really gives both great sharp resolution and really fast motion handling, which makes video calls that much more lifelike and realistic. So I'm going to go ahead and move into another room, dial back into the system here so I can show you what Real Presence Group series can do. So I'm now connected over video at 1080p 60 frames per second. Now please keep in mind that it is really unlikely that you're actually watching this video and seeing this in 1080p 60. Most online video sites are going to cut either the resolution or the frame rate or both down to something a lot lower than that. So to really see this live and in person, you'll want to come down to one of our Polycom Experience Centers so that you can really see for yourself. I think you'll be very impressed at what having the sharpness of that 1080p resolution along with the lifelike motion handling of 60 frames per second really brings to the overall experience. Now, as important as video quality is, content quality is equally important. You don't want content that's grainy or pixelated. You want it to look as lifelike as possible. Let me go ahead and start sharing content from my end. So now, the video file that you saw appearing on the other screen is content that I'm sharing, a video clip from my end that's at 1080p 30 frames per second. If I wanted to, I could swap the quality of those. So in other words, I could have myself, the video, coming through at 1080p 30 while the content is at 1080p 60. Or let's say I wanted 60 frames per second for all of it. I could have one at 1080p 60 and the other at 720p 60. So there's a lot of different ways that you can configure the system to really match your collaboration needs based on the importance of video and content and what you're trying to accomplish during your collaboration sessions. So, as I mentioned earlier, the way to really experience this is to see it live. So I would encourage you to contact Polycom and make an appointment to visit one of our experience centers and see this for yourself in person. I think you'll be really impressed. Thanks for your time.